because he heard so much. Walked into the ministry, looked at me, and he said, my God, I could die now. I've seen my dream. I see the third world. You know, my people, it's not a rich country, all black. We're building a $2.8 million building. We're reaching 11 million people a day. We've been around for just over 6 years. We're in 26 countries. And I haven't even started yet. You know why? Because I have an acute awareness of my time. Now God's asking the question one more time in this generation. You've come from all over the United States. You caught buses and planes and drove together and carpooled. You didn't come here to hear some good message by some fiery preacher. God brought you here to kiss destiny. God brought you here to go back home and start making some plans. I charge you, Carlton. This time, you can't catch the bus. You can't catch a ride with nobody. You got to do this by yourself. Because you are now a president. You have to set a precedence. God gave you these men. You see what color they are? That's not funny. They know you could see. The last 20 years in America, I watched the church grow. They built big churches. The prosperity message came. The faith message came. The healing message came. And the church just got fat and fat. But they didn't know the purpose for nothing. So they consumed the wealth on themselves. They used the buildings as trophies. And they used the faith to get useless things. And God showed me that he did all that he did in the great big white church because he wanted them to provide resources for the third world. Now I prophesy, and you can take this or leave it, every church in this nation, and I speak it on television, every church in this nation that does not get in line and touch with what God's doing in the third world nations, that church shall suffocate in its own incubation. There's a third world in America. Do you understand? Now let me just give some balance here. If you don't know the purpose for something, you'll abuse it. They didn't know the purpose for me. They didn't know the purpose for you. So they abused you. So you can't hate them. So I'm here to talk to both of you. No one can do without the other. They can't see without you. So relax if they hate you. Be cool if they close the doors. Don't get uptight if they turn their backs. They're blind. You are necessary. Each member, each joint, supply. It's beautiful. So they've been walking into walls lately, stubbing their toes lately, having big meetings and nothing happening in them. Laying hands on the sick and no sick being healed. How many of you noticed? Calling big exciting meetings and nothing happens. Because they're forgetting the eyes. But not all of them. Some of them see. I better fall in line and take my position. Some of them see it. I better take my position. It's safer to be in God's purpose than to be in your prejudice. You look beautiful. You're in the right place. You're right where God's working. You're exactly where He's turned His eyes. And that's why your parents don't understand. And your cousins don't understand. Neither did Aaron's, and neither did Miriam's. But you're in the right place. Stay where you planted. I want to close with this scripture. Two scriptures, actually. This is rough. Are you ready? Ready to go with me one more time? I want you to turn to the book of Psalm 68. Oh, the prophecy tonight. I don't know if you even heard the prophecy. This man knew nothing about what I was going to teach you on. He doesn't know what I was pregnant with. And the man said, this is the night for Cushite. You didn't hear the prophecy. He says, and I brought you here for destiny. He and I never met before. Never. First time we ever met. God called the conference, sir. But not for what you thought. You're in the middle of something big, boy. Big. It's touching Africa and Asia and Jamaica and India. Folks from Mexico, they're third world people. They're not here by mistake. She didn't fly up here because he said her to come. It was following instructions, brother. And now it's time for Cush to send money on the mission fields. Because she's been receiving handouts too many times. Receivers now have to give. Psalm 68, if you will.